Welcome to episode number 1 of the Mystic PPE. If you guys are watching this, you probably just watched what happened to the Necro, got kind of murked. Really unfortunate. I know it seems staged. I know. I mean, like literally all the steps, the sequencing of everything's there for it to be the perfect setup. But I swear on my life, it was not intentional. Not on my Necro's life either, because then it would, that wouldn't really hold any meaning, because he's kind of dead. So we're playing Mystic now, and Mystic is hopefully going to be pretty good because they buffed some Mystic items this past season. I'm dying to some bears. I need to remember how frail I am. I'm very weak, very weak. And so Mystic's whole gimmick is you can see when I right click here. I'll show you in just a second. When I right click, there's like 2 particle spheres that happen. There's one that's gray and there's one that's red. If enemies are within the gray, then they get stasis like that, and they're just like, they essentially get put in timeout for a few seconds. And then if they're in the red, they get cursed, and curse makes you do 25% more damage to them. So it's really nice. The problem is that if you're trying to curse an enemy, like oftentimes you don't want to stasis an enemy, you just want to curse them. Like I didn't want to stasis him. I didn't want him to freeze and be put in timeout. I just wanted him to die faster, 25% faster. But that's not what happened because I'm not great at Mystic. We have new loading screens too, new season. So perfect timing to play Mystic. Right. We're playing Mystic. You stasis that if you right click on it. Forgot about that already. So one thing I'm going to want to go for definitively already, I know, is Magic Woods has a white bag orb that makes it so when you right click on top of an enemy, it doesn't actually stasis them, and it gives you Berserk. It's actually really good. Divine Vit Ring, so troll. I mean, a divine ring's a divine ring, but yeah, I mean, Vit Ring's kind of troll for sure. But I'm excited to play Mystic because last time I played Mystic, it was a miserable experience. It was awful. So I'm hoping that it's changed for the better, and it better have changed for the better. Otherwise, I'm gonna hate my life during this playthrough. But we'll see. Oh, and maybe I should activate Crucible. So there's a new Crucible for this season. Crucible, if you don't know, is like it's a way to like switch up the game. Fuck this. I'm barreling through. I don't care. We're playing Mystic. One nice thing about Mystic is that you can rush more easily on a Mystic than you can other staff classes, because you can basically just tell every enemy to just go take a hike, which is great. Like this guy, I don't want to deal with him, so I'm just gonna stasis him. And some enemies, mainly boss enemies, can't be stasis, so I can just right click wherever I want on this boss and he won't get stasis. It's great. I do no damage though, so I would really love to get a better staff, like please. But this is kind of the story of my life with Mystic. Like how I feel doing no damage right now is how I will probably always feel, and that sucks. And so I'm really hoping that's different. I'm dying. Ow. Any better staff? No better staff. There's like no loot in this bag. Okay, well, it's the first episode. We're just going through the motions, get level 20, getting some decent starter gear while we can, and then we start getting into the hard shit. Pain, pure pain. It's gonna take forever to kill too. What are you guys doing? Are you guys excited for season 22? Because that's what season it is. Season 22. You can probably use there's probably a redemption code you could use. I bet if you put season 22 in the shop, you'll get some free shit. Oh, but I think they released the Citadel this season. I know they teased it a lot, so I'm excited to see if it's actually in the game yet. I've tried to avoid as many Citadel spoilers as I can. I don't want to see the dungeon until I'm already in. Okay, better robe, better orb, those are good, but what I really need, what would speed this up immensely, is getting a better staff. That's all I really care about right now. But Minotaur Man, he's not a Minotaur, he's a Centaur. I'm a little smooth. Those are good though. Wiz Def trade-off is also very good. So now we have a bigger curse range, curse duration, and stasis duration. Which lasts longer, curse or stasis? Stasis actually lasts longer. Stasis lasts 4.5 seconds while curse lasts 3.5. It's so rough playing Mystic. And these fuckers, they're in the trees. It's like I'm in Nam. Oh my god. I'm here to pull some guerrilla tactics and just win the war, but you guys are hiding in the bushes and it's making it really difficult for me. Thank you. No. Same items though. That's crazy. Same items, but no staff. I just need a staff. Just give me a staff. I think I might try something kind of spooky too. Here, check this out. We stasis the enemy, and then when he's about to become unstasis, we sit on him with our pet, and our pet does the bulk of the damage. That's the move. We got a staff though, so we're chilling. Since we're Mystic, we can just run right in. Okay, this is what I wanted. We have a good weapon. Good weapon now. That's just, oh my, that is good damage. Oh, it's the difference. The difference is insane. Okay. This guy, yep. Oh, like butter. Like butter. It's beautiful. I think when I hit level 8, I'll head into the Haunted Hollows. Alright, we're heading into the Haunted Hollows. What can I get from Haunted Hollows? Mainly just levels. I'm mainly here for the levels, but I could get like tier 8 weapons, tier 4 abilities. You know, little upgrades from this point on. Not big upgrades. I'm hoping that the big upgrades come in the form of white bags from Magic Woods. That'd be awesome. And there were some pieces to that set that drops from Mystic and Magic Woods that were cyan bags, and they're now white bags. So that's cool for me and awesome, and I love that. S tier, Curse Library, but has actually dog shit mods. Story of my life. Yeah, I wish the dungeon modifier system, you know, they have tiers. It goes like, you know, D, C, B, A, S, from worst to best. And you'd think this means that you get some really good shit from the S tier ones, right? Like they'd be really good. But no, that's often not the case. It's like sometimes it's the case, but sometimes you get that shit where you get like Survivor and it's like, okay, enemies drop reduced consumables, cool. Or was it increased? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter too much. If it's not loot bonus, why do I care about it? Those are the ones people care about. There's one called Souvenir where it makes a specific white from a dungeon drop like 3 to 4 times more likely, and it's awesome. It's amazing. Everybody loves Souvenir. All my homies love Souvenir. So other than Magic Woods, what do I want? I don't play staff classes a lot, so like I have the same problem that I had with Necro. What do I grind? I guess with Necro there was reason to farm Parasite Chambers. That's good. Yes, please. Whereas on this character, I don't really have reason to do that, which is great. I hate Parasite Chambers. That dungeon is awful. Miserably bad dungeon. Sure, the barrel gimmick is cool like the first couple times, but after that it's just like, oh, it's awful. Dex ring, yes, because while this ring is divine, it doesn't have good enchants at all, which is very sad. Flat mana regen, yeah, just no, it's not doing it for me, champ. Oh, right, I can't right click on top of enemies, otherwise they go immune. Love that. Yeah, Mystic, it's definitely, I was gonna say it's a love-hate relationship, but it's really not. It's just a hate relationship. Dude, I hate this class. I hate this class, but I will give it a shot. I want to love it. I want to love it. There's a cemetery. Get me in here. Yes, give me the cemetery. Also, they have like little tips now when you're loading into a place. That's nice. So why is everybody... Oh, I know why everybody's here. Everybody's like grinding Sems super hard at the start of seasons now because of the Spec Pan amulet. The masses have caught on. They're like, oh shit, that amulet is super fucking good. And so now everybody's running it, and it's great. You love to see it. It actually makes no sense. If you're running a health ring, right, like an HP ring, you're running that so that you are less, you have more survivability, and you're less likely to be one-shot. Those are the 2 reasons you run a health ring. The only 2 reasons. You know what does that, but just better? The Spec Pan amulet. So if you have access to the Spec Pan amulet and you're not using it, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Like there's no reason not to run the spec pen amulet if you can get the item. If you can't get it, I understand, because it is a white bag drop from spec pen, which has 10 different white bag drops. It is the most common of the whites, but still, does that make it common? No, it doesn't. But it does make it more common. Can I stasis him? Thank God I can't. Yeah, there's gonna have to be some trial and error with finding out which bosses I can stasis. If you ever stasis a boss in a group, you get like cussed out and everybody hates you. Rare Aetheryte. Okay. I think we played the wrong class. I should have been playing a dagger class. I knew it. I knew I should have played a dagger class. To be honest with you though. Oh yeah, and shinies, they have a little shiny symbol on top left of the item now. To be honest with you, I'm not loving dagger classes right now. They can be strong damage wise. I mean, rogue, look at rogue. They can be strong. And I think assassin's pretty good too. Trickster, unfortunately, I don't think has what it takes to keep up with the big kids anymore. But like I'm willing to say that even Kensei is a better farmer than Trickster. In every instance other than Sprite World. Maybe there's like one other dungeon where it'd be useful to... Oh, well. No, I'd just rather play Kensei because like I have more damage output as Kensei. I'm just as fast. If you want to rush dungeons, but you're like, man, Trickster's just not for me, play Kensei. That's really good. Yes, please. Oh, and it tells you how much green dust you've gained in the top left now and what your cap is. That's kind of neat. I wish they would have raised the cap from 2,000 because 2,000 is like pulling on my fucking testicles and putting them in a vice and just going till they pop. 2,000 dust cap is awful. It's absolutely awful. Better dex ring? No. So it's the same tier, but it has worse enchants. But it could have been better. Why? Oh, I think I was weakened. I was like, why am I doing no damage? All right, this is what we want, baby. Come on. Give me magic woods. Oh, but I love you long time if you give me magic woods. Please. You guys remember when beholders would blind you instead of give you weakness? Good times. Good times. I mean, if I'm going to be recording this, it's great for me that they got rid of that. That would make the viewing experience for you guys immensely worse if I'm getting hit by every blindness shot known to man. There's like, that's the one stasis effect in the game that's not that bad when you actually play it, but it has real life consequences. Like all these effects, they affect my character in game. But when you start affecting the experience for the viewer, then you're getting into like my actual, like my shit, my real shit. You can't be doing that. And so that's why they retired blindness. So I talked with Deca. That is actually the reason. Finally, the truth has come out. I've been silent for so long. And it feels good to let everybody know the way it is. Do I want that? Nah, I'd rather have Dex. I like shooty fast. If I can shooty fast, I'm happy. But I would really like some magic woods. Maybe I should go Sprite Forest instead, because, yeah. Sprite Forest, enemies have a lot less health. It's less miserable. We love Sprite Forest. And I'm seeing all these events in the top, and I'm just like, I want to run these events so bad. But I can't. I'm too much of a pussy. Wood Lab, yep. There's that staff we can get, which I'm not used to getting, but could happen. All right, we're level 20. Easy peasy. Chicken breezy. That's a lot of pots. Wow, that's a lot of pots. No, get the fuck out of my way. Wait, can I not stasis the big swirl? No way I can't stasis the big swirl, right? Oh, let me see. Okay, I can. I was like, there's no way. This is the wrong way. Gotta go left. But yeah, 25 life pots, 19 MP, 19. Jeez. I mean, I should have expected it, but seeing it for the first time on every character, it's so rough. It's like seeing Mount Everest and being like, wow, I have to climb that. Like, it's just such a monumental task. apparently I reached a new battle pass milestone. That's awesome. I haven't looked at anything with the new season yet because I'm going to be playing a fuck ton of this game on stream later. Like a ton. It's going to be a long stream, boys. A long stream. You could probably watch it, go to bed, wake up, and I'll still be streaming. That's probably what's going to happen. If you guys want to join, my Twitch is in the description. Want to check it out? Should be fun though. It pairs with Crucible really nicely. No spoilers. No spoilers with what I'm going to be playing, but it should be very, very neat. Very cool, very fun. All right, yeah, he does the whole like rushy thing. Sure. I just want the staff. I'm going to be honest. Like the pots are cool, but I just want the staff. I don't really care about the pots. I mean, I guess it is nice to have some attack boost. I do enjoy that. And I can just stasis these enemies I don't care about and go look for the green men. We want the green men. There's green men around here. Can't find any, but they drop magic woods. And I like that. Something called a cemetery. I could do a cemetery, but no. We're gonna get a magic woods right here. I mean, there's 4 of these guys. The odds that they drop it, it's a 50% chance compounded 4 times. Practically guaranteed to get the drop is what I was gonna say. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But hold on. Wait a minute. If we... Please, somebody come in here. I can't do this alone. If we get Oculon, right? And we get a white. And it's the orb? No, it's not. Okay, it's not. I'm out. I want that cornea at some point. It looks really good. Oh, we should also do Lauds. There's a white bag from Laud. I don't know. It probably drops from the final boss, but I'm actually not sure. But yeah, there's a mystic orb that drops from Laud, and that's really cool and really good, I've heard. But yeah, I really want to try to get this magic wood set, since it's a, it's an early game dungeon that I can do on my own relatively easily. Not take not be too much pressure on me. Especially when, if you guys can't tell, I literally just woke up. That's why I look like I just got my fucking salad tossed on the street corner. Because I just woke up, man. But I was like, I need to play. I need to record. I need to pump these videos out, and then I can just play Realm all day long. I think. I don't know. I should get some food. That'd be good. Probably go to Chick-fil-A. How often? I'm curious. How often do you guys go to get fast food as opposed to making food in your house? I'm talking like full meals. I'm not talking like some, oh, I made a mac and cheese, 130 calorie mac and cheese cup. No. We don't count that. We count like full meals. Like if you make pasta and it's like a full helping of pasta, then you made a meal. But what am I doing? Why am I running through the biome like this? This is not safe. It's not good for my health. Just give me a magic one, please. Please. I'm gonna cry. But I eat fast food quite a bit. Abyss of Demons. You know what? There's some good shit we could get from here. There is some good shit. I don't know how good the robe is, so we get an ST set from here. And I think it's in my best interest to just kill all of the enemies, because they have really good rates of dropping the STs. They actually do. Running this on Kensei, I remember I would get like sometimes 3 to 4 STs a run. And so if I'm getting that from one run, then we should be able to get it pretty easily with not a lot of hassle. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me activate Crucible or not. Because the Crucible, oh yeah, I meant to say that. The Crucible for this season. Crucible for the season. Your attack gets doubled. Your dex gets cut in half. There's an ST. Beautiful. And what is it? The ring? Oh, it's the robe! Plus your attack, plus 3 speed. I mean, yeah, that's just good, right? It's actually not great. Why is it not great? I don't know, but it looks great, so I'm gonna wear it. I thought it was better than it is. But also, if we get the ring, we can use the ring. And I think the ring's actually pretty good. And then we'll get that 2 set piece bonus, which is nice. Or even if we get the weapon from the boss or the orb from the boss. These things are much less likely to happen, though, than what just happened with me getting the robe. The robe is pretty free. Pretty free. The staff, I hope I don't get the staff. The staff makes me want to gouge my fucking eyes out. Oh no, I'm missing Oryx. Oh, tragic. That's okay. But yeah, doubled attack stat. Dex is cut in half. Speed is cut down by a quarter. So now it makes grinding slower, definitely. And I don't think I would like Crucible on a Mystic right now. Judging by how things are going right now, I don't know if that's the move. Be a treasure room, please. I don't even know if the treasure room boss can drop the STs. Actually, now that I think about it. No, I'm just gonna stasis them. If I ever catch myself in a pinch and I'm trying to stasis an enemy, I could instead just, if I'm trying to curse an enemy, I could instead just stasis them. I need to remember to do that. I don't have the Mystic mindset. Me and Mystic, we're very unaligned. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. And I want to fix that. I want to repair our damaged relationship over the course of this playthrough. Because I feel like me and Mystic, we can really become something powerful. We can bring out the best in each other. I just need to adapt to the way Mystic is, and Mystic needs to adapt to the way I am. And, well, undeniably attractive is definitely one way I would describe myself, for sure. And what is my Mystic? Well, I would say she's undeniably attractive. I mean, not to get too in the weeds here, but she's fucking hot. Like, holy shit. Anyways, we got boss coming up. I'm really trying to get an ST here, but it's just not happening. And I want to cry. I would never... how do I say this? Never mind. Never mind. I'm moving on. You guys, what do you think is the fewest amount of pixels you've jerked off to? I'm just gonna, yeah. Let's just lay it all out there. How many pixels does it take for something to be just like an amalgamation of blocks to actually turn into something more than that and be like, oh shit, dude. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. How many pixels? Probably not many. I bet there's someone out there, I bet, 4 pixels. One here, 2 here. That's all it takes, I'm sure, for some people. Now, the world is very basic when you peel back a lot of layers. The world is like an onion. An ogre has layers. I should watch Shrek. You know how long it's been since I watched Shrek? I think I was actually like 7 years old last time I watched Shrek. And so it's only been like 3 years since I watched Shrek. I'm not old, guys. I'm not old. I'm hip and young and fresh. Still in high school, you know? I am 22 and the years are passing by at an alarmingly fast rate. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do. Like, no, maybe I could try to live more fulfilling life experiences. Because one thing that happens as you get older is, you just go through the same motions, the same mundane, menial shit that you're used to going through. And so it kind of makes time pass by faster. But if you start doing stuff that, you can actually engage with and is entertaining and different, it maybe makes you feel a little uncomfortable, then I think the days are going to last a bit longer. So if you're trying to live a longer, more fulfilled life, or at least a life that feels longer, then do that. Do some weird shit you've never done before. Go to local restaurants, dine in. Maybe you're socially isolated all the time because you're chronically online. Maybe talk with the guy behind the counter. Maybe stare at him when he asks you a question, and then just stare at him because you didn't hear it, and so you didn't know he asked you a question, and you just look like an idiot, just going there like smiling along, nodding, and he's like, "Do you want anything to eat?" And you're just like, "Yeah, no, I get that." Dude, some real life situations are just miserably awkward. What is that? That's garbage. I don't care about health. I don't care. I know I look crooked as fuck. Look. I don't want to talk about it. I got Supreme Bedhead. Wait, that's good. Yoink. Yes, please. Okay. It's very minorly better. Can't even really notice it, honestly. But in my head, it's better. So that's all that really matters, right? Wait, I had a tier 7 before or tier 8? A tier 7 before. Oh, this is a big upgrade then. Going from tier 7 to tier 9. The big jump in damage you'll see is from tier 7 to 8. That's the biggest jump in damage for any weapon class, actually. It's the same across all. Would I rather have that? Yeah, I would actually. I would rather have one more dex than have 2 def and 1 whiz. I just want to pump. Yeah, no, straight up. I just want to pump. Lucky streak on a ring is fantastic. Did I see a divine? No, I'm tripping. This happens a lot. I think I see divine shiny items and then I don't. So is a tier 8 robe just better? No, it is not. We get less attack from a tier 8 robe. Okay, that makes me feel better. Because I was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm trading a lot for this thing. But I'm really not. So that's good. By the way, we could get a biome white from this. We could get a very, very good staff from this. And that'd be awesome. It's not going to happen because it never happens. Actually, last season, so before last season, I had never gotten the coral reef staff. And then last season, not only did I get 3 of them very quickly, but one of the ones I got was divine. So, I mean, I'm chilling now. I don't ever need a coral reef staff ever again. And if I ever lose that, I'm cutting off my testicles and stapling them to the fucking wall. I've already got it all planned out. You know, you plan for a rainy day, and sometimes you gotta plan for the rainiest days. So if I'm in the mental state where I'm so down bad that I'm actually cutting off, I'm drinking alcohol to numb the pain. I'm taking some Viagra to, like, I don't know, I guess make the experience more exciting. When I'm cutting my fucking sack off and stapling it to the wall, you know, I gotta plan for these rainy days. Got to plan for the worst. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. That's what I say. We got a Magic Woods. Holy fuck. Finally, I can stop talking about stapling my fucking dick and balls to the wall. Oh yeah, I should probably be farming forests for Ent Ancients because there's a lot of them around and they have a pretty good respawn timer. So I could probably get Magic Woods very reliably from them. I don't know if it's guaranteed though. That's something I'd have to look into. But all we want here, all we care about is the white bag from the boss. And there's a possibility that it's not the white bag we want. It could be a shield. There's one item out of all the whites in this dungeon. There's one item that we don't want. Motherfucker, give me the thing. I need this white so bad, actually. I'm not kidding. It's actually so important to my experience playing Mystic. I need this. What is this? Cube Gold. Can I stasis him? No, that's a really good thing. Because that means I'm not pissing people off. Oh man, there's nothing I hate more than pissing people off in a video game. You know, that's actually the entire reason some people play COD. I was in a COD lobby one time, and these guys were just being dicks to each other. Like this one guy was just chilling, and then this other guy started being like, yo, you fucking suck, dude, you're dog shit, get shit on, you fucking suck at this game, why did you uninstall? It was just being a complete asshole, and I was like, dude, does this make you happy? Are you happy right now? Do you feel fulfilled? He was like, yeah, man. I mean, I love talking shit. That's like the whole reason I played this game. Just like, okay. You do you, man. I understand being competitive, but I don't know. No, you have to be competitive in just about everything you do. Unfortunately, that's how the world works. If you're not competitive, I actually feel really bad for people that don't have that, like, innate competitive spirit in them, because that's something I've definitely had over the course of my life. For the things I care about, at least. When I care about something, I'm extremely competitive in it. But some people, they're just like, Nah, man, peace, love, and happiness. I just want to see everybody in the world succeed. World be a happy place, man. That's, spreading joy and love all around the world. Some people are like that. And those people are great. But unfortunately, in the real world, those people get shit on. And it's just, it sucks. This is why I hate the real world. I've said this. How many videos in a row is this now where I've said I hate the real world? Too many to count. But it's true. Like, the real world is just, it's a mean, fierce place. But it kind of has to be. Think about it. Think about way back when we were cavemen, right? You had to actually, you were much more akin to an animal. You had to go out and scavenge and get things and then bring them back to your nest and then survive another day and then wake up again, do it all again. Caveman era was much more day-to-day living. Every single day, if you didn't perform, your life was on the line. And nowadays, like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to perform every day. But you do need to perform. Like, it's just different. You don't have to perform every day, but in order to be able to perform at all, you need to get into a job position, which is difficult on its own because everything's so fucking competitive. I don't even want to get into the talk about the job market. See, everybody always talks about it from the side of the employee, right? Because that's what's important to us. Most of us are employees, not employers. But it must suck for the employers too, because the employers, there's a bunch of people coming. Imagine, you're trying to hire a bunch of people, and it just turns out that a bunch of these people are underqualified. Now, do employers make their list of qualifications way too much? Absolutely. Absolutely. You need 5 years experience and a master's degree to flip a fucking burger. Yeah, right, buddy. I don't think so. I'm not buying it, pal. So, that's definitely a problem. But, yes, please. But on the hiring side, the reason you do this is because you keep getting people that just can't do their fucking job. They suck at it. So to fix this problem, hold on, chill. To fix this problem, you increase the qualifications in hopes that it attracts better people. And there's so many people in the world now. That's actually a real problem. Is that there's so many people in the world now. It's like we're trying to dance around the issue that the main problem for a lot of these things is not that there's just so many fucking people in the world. These jobs would not have as many qualifications and requirements as they do if there just wasn't as many people in the world. And it's what do we do about that? Well, you can't just kill people. But you can try to cut back on how many new people are being introduced to the world. But who's going to want to do that? It's a very, very tricky situation to be in. But not just the United States, but I feel like the world in general is just coming to we're almost reaching a boiling point, almost probably seeing it already where, life is just hard for the average man and woman. It's just hard in general to get placed anywhere. And it's you can't get placed anywhere without going into $100,000 of debt. All right, maybe not 100,000, but got to go through a lot of schooling, which is a lot of time, a lot of investment. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like over the course of me being in college, I've been in college for a little over 2 years now. I haven't learned shit. Nothing about who I was before college is different halfway through college. Nothing. You know what I've learned over the course of those 2 years has happened exclusively outside of college. And I can't believe that it's $1,000 per class for this shit. It's unbelievable. If you actually, so the reason you go to college is to get that piece of paper. If you're going to college to actually get an education, you're wasting your time and your money. You could save so much money by buying individual classes online. It's so much cheaper. If you want to actually learn, if college is not an option for you, but you want to just learn for your own sake about any given topic, there's so much shit. There's masterclass, there's Skillshare, there's any course you can buy online. You could literally go on Amazon, find a bunch of shit. It's just there's so many options that are so much cheaper than college. And this episode has trailed on for a long time, but because I enjoyed talking with you guys. I enjoyed talking about this stuff. I didn't really get to talk about everything I wanted to when it comes to what was I talking about? See, that's my point. I've rambled on so long at this point that I can't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the first episode of the Mystic PPE. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to let me know down in the comments down below. If it's day for you, have a good day. If it's night, have a good night. I'll see you in the next video. And I'll see you in and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.